Okay, so are these good investments? What am I referring to here? iGrow, right? I've had many people reach out to me about iGrow. I haven't always looked much into these, into this company. I see them advertising a lot, but someone sent me this message on Sunday. It says, please check out this link. It's a property investment. Let me know how it works. I have sent my contact details to them. So I went and I checked this out. Now, I'm just going to forewarn you, this is going to be a bit of a long video, so if you can't stick around, no problem, but I'm rather warning you up front. It's going to be a bit long. Right, let's look at this. This is on their website, and this is where, this is where the math, to me, it doesn't work for me. I'm not saying it shouldn't work for other people. We all have different goals. We're all different people. For me, this is why the math doesn't work. Projected monthly rental income, 8,500. Projected monthly bond on a 30-year bond, 8,600. So you're already negative there. That's already a big cross for me. I'm not doing that. Estimated monthly levy, 724, and estimated property rate, 600 bucks. Estimated monthly contribution. So this year on their website, it says the monthly contribution is what you have to pay in until your property breaks even. I already don't like the math on this, right? I've mentioned in videos that if a property investment is negative, to me, that's not an investment, that is a liability. Now, other people look at this differently. I'm saying this because I've owned sectional title units like this, right? I own 7 of them. And only 2 of them actually made me money. The first one was one that I bought in 2003. It was off plan. I put down a 2,000 Rand deposit. Listen to the math. I bought it for 285,000 Rand. I was working in the bank, so I got a preferential interest rate. So my bond was 2,500 a month. The levy was 250, and the rates and taxes was about 100 bucks. My rental when that property was built was 4,000 Rand. So I covered, the property washed itself. It was an actual investment. Okay, I didn't have to pay in anything, and it made me profit for many, many years. It was a great investment. But then the levy eventually got up to like 1,002, 1,003, 1,400 Rand, but the rental wasn't keeping up. I sold that property after about just 12, 13 years, I sold it, right? There were other reasons I sold it, but I sold it. The second property that made me money, sectional title, was one that I bought at a sheriff's auction. It was worth 600. We got it for 320,000. I bonded it for 320,000. The other expenses, I mean, we paid that cash. So our bond was based on 320. We got 6,000 Rand rental for that. The bond was about, let's call it 3,500. The levy was, I don't know, about maybe 800 bucks. We were positive cash flow on that. And that property, because I was invested with other guys, we sold it. We actually made some money off that. Those were the only 2 that were good investments. The rest, let me tell you where this math all falls flat. Your rental income doesn't continuously go up. Ask any sectional title investor or any property expert. I spoke to a big investor just the other day, and he said, listen, my rentals have been flat for years because when you make your rentals too high, then your tenant moves.